When you hear that breezy, boisterous montage, you know it's time for another edition of BOI Weekly. In the year 2010, the federal government banned the importation of textile materials and furniture with the aim of growing the local businesses. Although that worked as long as it lasted, because local furniture makers benefited from that holiday until recently when the policy was reversed. However, many still question the economic importance of that reversal. Today on BOI Weekly, we are in Abuja, the capital, to see how Wood Atoll, a fully indigenous integrated wood product company, took advantage of the ban years in the furniture industry to grow from an initial 28,000 naira contract 15 years ago to one that can now boast of ₦1 billion yearly turnover. But of course, the Bank of Industry features brilliantly in that episode. I'm Kayode Alayande. Welcome to BOI Weekly.
The agricultural sector due to limited processing and preservation capacity. This results in high food prices and food importation with its attendant effects on the nation's foreign reserves. To enable Nigerians optimize the benefits from the country's vast agricultural products such as cassava, oil palm, rice, tomatoes, and others, the Bank of Industry has launched a 5 billion naira cottage agro-processing fund, the CAP Fund. Customers can access the fund to establish plans to process our various agro-produce into food products or intermediate raw materials for industries at a single-digit interest rate of 9% per annum. For more information on the CAP Fund, please visit www.boinigeria.com/capfund. Bank of Industry, developing Nigeria's agro-processing industry through the CAP Fund.
When the federal government of Nigeria officially moved the Federal Capital Territory to Abuja in December 1991, for many, it was some kind of inconvenience because all they could see was having to move house, relocate children, and the uncomfortable feeling of having to deal with new challenges in an unfamiliar terrain. But for entrepreneurs, visionaries, and business-minded individuals, it was a land of dreams and opportunities. They saw a city whose immigrants needed transportation, food, shelter, water, and other basic amenities. Back in 2002, the owner of Wood Atoll saw a furniture deficit in an emerging mega city, Nigeria's federal capital, Abuja, and threw his hat in the ring. That singular decision has become a mega money spinner today. Despite the fact that the ban on imported textile and furniture has been lifted, Wood Atoll continues to thrive. Only recently, it received support from the Bank of Industry to fund its much-needed expansion drive. We meet with the Managing Director, Wood Atoll, Mr. Kola Ajani, at the company's factory in New Nyanya, Nasarawa State. After a warm welcome, he proudly unveils the company's newly acquired state-of-the-art equipment and the production line, beginning with the imported raw materials.
My name is Kola Ajani. I'm the Managing Director of Wood Atoll Limited, situated in Abuja. I'm going to take you on a quick brief tour of our plant so that you can know what we do around here. These are the raw materials. We call them MFC buds. They are imported from Europe, America, Asia, and India. It's widely used in Nigeria for today's style of furniture manufacturing. Why? Because it is very durable, it's very time effective, there are no processes involved. All you need to do is take it straight into the slaughterhouse and start slaughtering it. Let's go to the slaughterhouse. You're welcome into the factory slaughterhouse where we slaughter everything and make it palatable to you customers at the end of the day. Some of these materials that you have just like the ones I showed you outside, the MFC buds. We strictly use MFC, no MDF. The reason why we don't use MDF is because of the fact that the moisture content gets so much into the MDF. But the MFC is it doesn't take those moisture content and it's scratch proof. And it lasts a long time because of the scratch proof qualities. Here we have, they're here in different styles and different designs. We put them there, ready to go. This is a beam saw. The function of the beam saw is to cut all the boards to different dimensions. They load it on the computer with different sizes, just like it's doing, and then when it's ready to cut them, it's programmed with all the dimensions that it requires, and it presses play. Once it presses the play, the board goes into the machine, cuts it to the dimension that the operator has requested, and the machine sends it back to us. This is also a saw, but it is not automatically operated like the beam saw. You have to control it manually. This is a table. It's called table circular saw, table saw. You put up the boards with your manual sizes, and it has a calibration that you use to measure the sizes. And then it's manually operated. The operator pushes it, and then it goes. We can cut 3,000 boards in a day, from resumption 8 to 5. This machine is the edge binder. It is basically used to bind the edge of all the open edges for every piece of furniture that we make. Now I'm going to show you how you feed it into the edge binder and it automatically does everything from start to finish. Let's go. It's very important that you notice that all the brand of our equipment are the same. This is what Bank of Industry has been able to let us attain. We have bought the equipment from one of the best brands of equipment, furniture equipment manufacturers from Italy. This is a press. It's called hot and cold press. You can use it to do the hot press if you want it right now, and cold press if you want to put it inside and come back and take it later. Now I'm going to demonstrate how it works. We're trying to make two panels together. We have individual panels like this. This is one panel, this is the second panel. We want to put the two panels together and form a very solid panel. Gentlemen, please bring the panel. At the end of this activity, the panel is going to become a door, solid core door. I lock it now. We leave it for some time, depending on the kind of pressing you're doing. If it's hot press, it's quicker. If it's cold press, it takes a longer time. Now,
why would you choose one kind of press over the other?
some of the time you want it now.
Okay.
And some of the time you want it like a process later.
Okay.
That's what you use to determine it.
Okay, that's quite interesting.
Yeah.
So hot press, how many hours? How many minutes?
Hot press, 10 minutes, you're done.
Wow. Cold press?
1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, depending on how many you load. And you can load as much as you want into it to give some time to get the pressure. You can put two different colors together and comes out to become a piece of furniture. Look at this.
And that helps you to achieve.
Exactly, because he holds it together. The press is just hold it together. And then you put some adhesives. These are the adhesives. And the adhesives are, like I said to you, a lot of our raw materials are imported. This adhesive is from Germany. It gives it a very firm bond and it doesn't come opening up. The store is a very integral part of our processes. Everything that we need, we try to stock them about 70% and we buy about 30%. Gone are those days when you say you're running a factory, you stock everything and the whole place looks like a jungle. But right now, with us, we have been able to specialize. We have some local partners who supply us all that we require, and we store about 70% of our need. So come into the store and see some of the equipment, some of the items, and some of the spare parts that we use in running this awesome factory. Please follow me.